Hi there, and welcome to episode 20 of my Evil Empire series, Season 2. I'm Icon, and I hope we're going to be able to reclaim our food stockpiles, and I'm going to install that immunoenhancer into Freeman's body today. And apart from that, we need to smelter up more steel. A lot more steel, that's for sure. And replenish some traps. So there's a lot of things to do today, so let's just keep going. Lumpy, meanwhile, is whipping up a new statue. I lost Rio last episode. She went with wild horses. Well, I couldn't blame her. It was my fault all along. Here we have the same problem again. Okay, it's a display bug. It just doesn't get displayed here correctly, but it's 75 steel, even though it's only 15 steel here. Leo, catatonic, high psychic drone. I thought I had already taken care of that problem. No? Well, that's a global event then. Okay. Poor Leo. Well. Catatonic breakdowns do pass. Alright, so Freeman, you are going to receive a immunoenhancer. Can't wait for that. Let's switch over to Herbal Meds. And Anya will do the operation. Awesome. So my transhumanists are now receiving more and more of their required body parts. Nothing stirs villainy better than fresh hot tea. So, immunoenhancer, that's 4 bionics. How happy is she now? 4 artificial body parts and I am becoming more than human, but there's still some flesh that needs replacing. I guess after 5 parts or such, there's gonna be the end. I never tried to max out transhuman positive effects ever before, so that's a firstie. Okay. The immunoenhancer will serve quite well. Immunity gain speed is always a nice trait to have. So let's scrap those ship parts. They came with the last space battle. Oh, look at that! There's a deposit of pure steel. Alright, let's mine that completely. I'm quite happy to find a completed steel deposit. We still do need so many resources here. It's quite insane. Hey, one of my statues is now completed. So it's going to be a Freeman statue again. There we go. It's gonna be installed here. Yeah, but it does have some background problems. I think it's the duster. It's the jump pack. Yeah, the jump pack can't be displayed, sadly. But whatever. Yo, Alex, you go smelter, dude. You go smelter. Okay. Where did I produce the titanium, the plasteel again? Ah, here. It's already in the system. Okay. Alex went on a fire starting spree. So let's send Lumpy to take care of these problems. Let's see if the calm down effect does work. Nope. a mining company. That's really, really good. This way I might be able to acquire some more valuable resources here. So you done yet, Alex? Nope. Alright. There we go. So, Anya. It's the son-in-law of Lumpy and the sister of Alex among these people, man. They really start to grow close with this planet. Okay, so what do you guys have for sale? Oh, well, they got steel. It always feels a little bit weird to buy steel and components, even though I got all the necessary materials to craft that stuff myself. I always feel like it's such a speed gain to just buy those materials. And that's why I do it. Refined oil. Well, no, thanks. They don't sell anything too desirable, except for obsidian blocks, but not this time. Alright, so steel and components, I'd say that's a good deal. We're gonna benefit from that. Alright, so Alex is now back on duty. Come on, eat something, man. You hungry? Don't go to bed while you're so hungry, man. It's never a smart thing to do. Okay, those extra components will come in really, really handy. Sure, I'll be achieving a lot of components out of these spaceship wreckages too. But you see, every single tile here requires a component. And I'm pretty sure that when I... Well, hull plating needs plasteel, okay. But there's... I'm pretty sure that there's still a lot of things needing regular components. Well, ish. But if anything, if nothing else, advanced components are made out of regular components, so... Just need to find some larger source of plasteel here. Well, smelting the steel slag chunks is one thing. I can refine a lot of plasteel here too with that titanium. I really will need a lot of extra titanium to achieve achieve something here. So, recoil wants to rest. Okay. Slowly, slowly. A little bit too slowly for my taste, but whatever. I'm just impatient at this point, I admit it. I totally admit being impatient. Because we're so close, yet so far, you know. But at least I'm researching marine armors now. So even if the progress will be painstakingly slow, I'm gonna be able to create very, very cool armor and pieces of armor here. Okay. So today's a new day. Lumpy, you're not busy? Then get busy. Alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, plasteel is the only resource I'm really suffering a shortage of. I mean, sure, steel is basically always a permanent shortage too, because somehow we are spending that stuff in an insane speed. But whatever. I mean, Lumpy here is hardly capable of smelting the steel in a according speed, you know. But whatever. And Lumpy is not busy anymore. Alright, so at least he got the steel slag chunks of today done. And now, let's see. Oh, we're having a visit of with a ferryless clutch mother. Smelting bronze. Isn't Plasteel above bronze? Okay. So I have steel, I have titanium, I have silver. Does that job need a certain crafting level? Yes, that's the issue. There's always something behind it. Alright, so Lumpy is not really necessarily the right guy for that. So let's take care of that clutch mother, shall we? Let's do a little night draft. Take down the monster. With that firepower Alpha 1 has available, this is a joke. At best. That's why I went with a little night draft here, because I knew we would be able to deal with that easily. Very, very easily. Alright, there we go. So I think Recoil will be the guy to pick now to smelter the Plasteel. Infested ship crash. Again, this place is crawling with infested ships, I tells you. Alright, so at least some Plasteel delivery. That's some good thing to say. But it's also going to consume all my steel here again. I have allocated painstakingly. But whatever. It's fine. But let's give everybody a good night's rest before I jump into the next combat. So lovely to see all these guests here. The evil empire is making friends. Fibrous mechanites on 5 people. Oh my god. Okay. So I'd say that was enough enough good night's rest. So Freeman will be the first person to go. Hold open that door, please. She's gonna provoke the bugs. Major break risk. Starvation. Okay, Alex. You're excused. Oh, the AHR people are no longer on their proper feeding routine. I was already confused. Alright. Okay, Freeman is hardly able to hit that. It's interesting because the mountain seems to tank all of it, but she doesn't fail because of no line of sight, but well. Let's oh, that door closed behind her. Oh, curses. So that's what we call worst case scenario. But luckily Freeman has bionic legs, so she's a fast runner. Okay, I separated the monsters at least by 50%, so sometimes that's the best you can do. I misplayed that pretty horribly. I admit that. Okay. So where's Rubber at? Okay. That's gonna be fine. Release the slurrypedes. And the rest is just gonna be the usual. So, more insect meat, hooray. As if we had any, as if we suffered any shortage of that stuff. As if we had any shortage. Alright, so casualties, 1 turret. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Earthquake. Well, at least nowhere where it was of my concern. Alright, let's take this ship down. So, no Plasteel sadly, but some advanced component and uranium, also not bad. Okay then. Does Freeman need some patching up? Well, a slight bleeding effect on her. But really only very slight. Okay, nice. Quite relieved about that. Alright. There's still tons of insect meat here, but it's not as worse as it was before. Sure, now I have the problem that they have to gather the insect meat to the refinery from somewhere else. I know. I should possibly just set up a different storage procedure for insectoid corpses generally. But, well, I'm a tad bit lazy around that, okay. I admit that. Alright. The good thing about the whoopsie Freeman did do there was the insects didn't destroy all my traps. Because they really didn't... they were not enough of a threat to use such an amount of traps, you know. So, at least my spaceship is making some small progress. Okay, so Recoil, I want you to smelter some titanium here, my friend. Titanium, some Plasteel. So titanium will be very, very desirable for me now. Apparel? What kind of apparel? Rhino leather parka, guinea pig t-shirt. At least they got style. So, this image refers to Freeman giving up in despair. Now that's glorious. Not. So, bronze grand statue of... So, I see. That's what went wrong there. So I want Klein to finish that job, of course, too. She's pretty good at art as well. And yeah, there's some Plasteel finally back on the table here. At least something to work with, you know. Alright, there's the next grand statue. Bang. We're gonna copy that one from Brit. Because, let's see. This artwork refers to the incapacitating of the Mega Spider by Brit. Okay. I'd say this area here. I'm gonna put a statue of Brit in front of the hydroponics and in front of the farms. I think that's the most fitting spot. Okay. Now, after that's been dealt with, let's see. Marine armor research is processing very, very slowly. We did manage to whip up 120 units of Plasteel. That's a good start. I got some more titanium available, so therefore there's gonna be more visitors as well. The Hot Dough Alliance people don't like me too much, even though we're allied. Let's see if I'm going to achieve a better score than plus 21 after this. Okay, but at least I'm gathering up a lot of materials here. So I'm going to put that Plasteel smelting job above everything else, because a lot of people are not even able to do that job, you know. Therefore, I'm fine with Galatros leather, laminated wood, apples, and gin, beer, titanium, very good. And the relations went on plus 45. Nice. Very, very nice. Very happy to see the progress here. So laminated wood is don't really know what to do with that stuff. Crude oil, and I got refined oil here too. So make refined oil. If I remember correctly, there's basically nothing you would want to have crude oil for. Refined oil was just better in every aspect, if I remember correctly. So oh, I can also create wait a sec, mixed plastics. Let's check. Mixed plastics can be made out of crude oil too. That was the thing. So here's another way of crafting Plasteel. So I got two ways of crafting Plasteel. That's a good one. I like that. Because honestly, I have a strong dislike towards the natural way how in this game you acquire Plasteel. Like this extremely limited method of acquiring Plasteel of the game really never felt happy for me. I was always quite unhappy with that one, because it just felt so arbitrary, you know? Either you find some of that stuff or not, and then you can't really do anything except for those stupid scanning thingies, and that's well, no. I'm doing wrong here to these scanners. They are good and they are fun and such, but with scanners and traders being the only methods of acquiring Plasteel, that just felt incomplete to me, if you get my idea. This way it feels a lot better. And so orbital trade beacons, I got one spare. Well, could put it into the gemstone storage, but I'm not too eager about that one. Oh yeah, 1 and 2, the drug laboratory. Perfect. That's where I can actually use it. So there we go. Now the council is watching over the prison colony. Like that. Okay. I really feel like I would like to have more robots, so let's start and research robots, I'd say. Simple logic. Investigation. I see it. That must be the tiers. Of robots that you can produce. So if I understand that correctly, I researched the types. And here I researched the tiers. But honestly, some extra cleaning bot or some extra crafting bot would help a ton. There are so many jobs here that are simply, well, simply easily done, but nobody does them. So let's check. New sculptures made out of aconite and peridot. Why not? If I remember correctly, down here that was a amethyst deposit, right? Speaking about amethyst deposits, Sweet Pea is my only designated miner. Can't we put recoil on that job again? Thanks. As much as I like recoil as a crafter, but we do need more mining jobs done. All right. So with this amount of steel, I'm still not able to pack up all the traps again. It's amazing. In a bad way. But, well, we're gonna get there. Alright. Lumpy is finally back at his job. The man without passion for art. Doing the best art on the Rim. Well, not really, but his work is quite decent. And marine armor reaching completion-ish. So with those new stacks of Plasteel, I was at least able to finish a few more pieces of wall there. At least a few. So if I want recoil to do other jobs, I can still manually order him. Extreme break risk. What's wrong, Alex? Eat some. And your chemical starvation, you can also relieve that. I mean, I even configured it this way, so I don't know why he's that shy. Marine armors! Let's research robots. Robotic components made at the fabrication bench, okay. Really think in the long run we also need a second fabrication bench for real. So, turns out recoil is well capable of creating a few more units of Plasteel here. Nice. So, with all those things happening here, I'm also quite confident with the chances of completing the spaceship in a somewhat humane time frame, because well, I was a bit shocked when I saw the necessary amounts of Plasteel, but since we can make Plasteel out of oil and out of titanium, I'd say we should be able to do something about that situation in a good way. So I'll designate that job to Lumpy, I wanted to say, but not absolutely not necessary. Leo, food binge, yeah, you do you. Gray stream refers to recoil praying to a higher power, closing his eyes and is surrounded by an orange aura. 8 muggers are awestruck by the scene. 9 dolphins appear near this main subject. Okay. Ah, it's time to tame the rats again. Well, recoil, where's your, here, recoil is with Anya, of course, so how about putting some nice piece of art into this room? Really feel like this would enhance this room's atmosphere by a lot. So, my friends, it's sadly time to say goodbye yet again. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like we're making awesome progress lately. Well, at least the outer hull of the ship is quite soonish done. And yeah, after that, we're going to start and bring up the interiors. And that's going to be where the real fun begins. But, well, everything at a time. I still need so friggin' many components. It's insane, but we're gonna get there. Until then, drop me a comment down below, leave a like, leave a subscribe. I'd be delighted if you do so. See you next time. Bye bye.